Hi, let me take you all brief overview on design thinking. Agenda of my presentation are: first, we will try to understand why we need design thinking. Next, we will understand the definition of design thinking with some popular example of design thinking application. Further to that, design thinking steps and mindsets. Okay, to start with, why we need design thinking. As you can see in this slide, listed the skills required in 2020, which has been given by World Economic Forum to be successful in today's highly technological and globally competitive world. And among these top three skills required from an individual and an organization are complex problem solving, creativity in work, and critical thinking. Now the question is, how can we build these capabilities? The answer, one of the best way is using design thinking, as it encourages an analytical and creative environment while nurturing innovation. And we all know how important is innovation for companies big or small. It has become lifeblood for organization to survive in fast-changing active consumer market. Just quoting a few examples, companies like 3M, Apple, Google, P&G have adopted innovative culture through design thinking to achieve amazing records of success. Likewise, in last few years, the design thinking has become buzzword in various industry segments, and there is an active interest among people in learning more about it. And here we are. Important point to note, innovation is not just about the introduction of new products, but it includes new and improved processes, services, entertainment, communication, and most important, user experience of end users. Interestingly, design thinking can be applied for all such innovation. Just look at this picture illustrating some examples of design thinking application like low-cost infant baby warmer developed by Embrace Global, redesigned GMRI scanner for pediatric patient, Facebook like button, Arvind Eye Hospital, Pepsi's Bar, Airbnb, and so on. It has been adopted by a wide spectrum industry segment, whether it is manufacturing, retail, healthcare, hotel, IT, capital, education, entertainment. It can be applied to solve wide variety of business and social challenges. We will take some of these examples in detail later. First, let's now try to understand the definition of design thinking. What is design thinking? As per definition given by Tim Brown, CEO of leading design firm IDEO, design thinking is a human-centered approach to innovation that draws from designer's toolkit to integrate the need of people, the possibilities of technology, and the requirement of business success. So what do we understand from this? This means design thinking lies at the intersection of three quadrants, which gives birth to innovation that are desirability, the needs of people, feasibility, with the use of technology that meets the business requirement. And another way, it is also lies at the intersection of analytical and creative thinking. That is, design thinking is probably one of few disciplines which utilize the power of left brain, which processes information logically and analytically, and the right brain, which is creative, intuitive, imaginary, so utilizing the both hemisphere of brain equally. To elaborate further on this definition, let's see some of the characteristics of design thinking, which make it unique. Anybody can use it. It is creative and playful, at the same time people-centric, iterative. It ideates and explores a solution. It is prototype-driven, and it is collaborative. And it is definitely different from the traditional way of design thinking as shown in the slide. In traditional way of business thinking, focus is just on analytical approach and deals with well-defined problem. Whereas the beauty of design thinking is it has been applied to solve ill-defined problem or say unknown problem, unknown solution areas. Target here is to improve user experience rather than just improving the business result. Experimented failures are embraced as learning experience. We can understand this unique characteristic of design thinking when we go through its steps and mindsets. This unique way of thinking, or rather doing, reflects in the frame of design thinking as given by Stanford D. School. It involves 5 steps, right series of action in order to solve problems, and the mindset that is thinking traits of behavior that runs the design thinking process consistently and effectively. And these action phases are empathy, that is to learn about people and the context of the problem, define, Synthesize learning from the empathize phase and the point of view. Basically, understand the real problem and make it meaningful and actionable problem statement. Ideate, explore ideas and solution, prototype, build and visualize ideas and solution, test, review, and decide. So these action phases are, as I said, are iterative, it is non-linear, it contains both divergent and convergent way of thinking, and it requires collaboration. And the mindsets which are given by Stanford D. School are shown: don't tell, focus on human values, craft clarity, embrace experimentation, be mindful of process, bias towards action, radical collaboration. We'll understand these into detail in my further slides. So for learning further on design thinking, action phases and mindsets, please do watch part 2 of my design thinking channel. Thank you.